This weekend, thousands of people will be in downtown Toledo for a very special cause. There are also people who will be at the Race for the Cure in honor of someone who lost their battle against breast cancer. Gretchen Awad with Susan G. Komen, Northwest Ohio, and Mike Franceus, whose wife is being honored this year, join us. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
So yeah, every year we have someone in celebration of and someone in memory of. And this year it's your wife, Debbie, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to just start out by saying it's such a privilege to be working with Gretchen and Komen. This has been a real eye-opener for me this year, especially after losing Deb. I had no idea the path that I would be on as things progressed, through the grieving process and all that. But so it's exciting that that's going on. But what's a real honor is that Komen picked Debbie as the in-memory honoree. And so when I run on Sunday, I'll be running not only for Debbie, but I'll be running for all the women who have lost their lives to cancer and all the survivors who are cheering each other on to fight cancer, and then also for Komen. So. It's been wonderful.
There's a lot of whys there. Yeah, a lot of reasons to be running on Sunday. So when you choose the honorees, why did you choose Debbie?
I was just telling Mike a little while ago that I always feel like the honorees somehow choose us. A story presents itself, someone makes an introduction. Mike and I got to chit-chatting on the phone one day because he called for a separate reason, and it hit me. So I always feel like it's some sort of divine intervention. And Mike, after hearing his story and hearing about Debbie and the family and their life together, he epitomizes what Komen is. It's about support. I think he symbolizes that no one goes through cancer alone. And so the story was so beautiful that I was grateful, and I feel lucky that he let us share Debbie's story. So we're excited, and that's how it happens every year.
Yeah, and you're going to hear more of her story at 5:30 this evening. Melissa Andrews visited you and learned a lot more. But we do know that Debbie was a pilot, which is very cool, and you've done a lot to honor that as well since she passed away.
Yeah, her mission, and I've mentioned this before, is that she really wanted to see more women on the flight deck. It was very important to her. And she had her fingers in a lot of things. She was not anybody who just sat on the couch and watched TV. She was busy. Besides working at ProMedica for the 40 years as a healthcare professional, she was flying aircraft and learning that craft on her own. But I just knew that mission was something she would want to have continued. And so the foundation has been very exciting for me. It's been a wonderful thing to share her legacy. And as a matter of fact, since we're here right now and we're talking about that, I want to present the two of you with something. This is for each of you. This is a challenge coin, and this is the foundation's challenge coin. And I know there's some glare going on there through the packet,
what we can see here.
Yeah, it's okay. So I thought it was important to present those challenge coins to both of you today because we're challenging breast cancer. And the challenge coin, what the challenge coin means for this foundation, this is for the Debbie Francis Memorial Aviation Foundation, is to challenge women to pursue their dreams. And so there's no way that a woman can pursue her dreams unless she's healthy, and we think it's important that that Komen and the foundation kind of work together to create health and to create dreams. So,
thank you.
Look at, isn't that beautiful? So beautiful,
sweet.
and these are beautiful coins
too.
So that is, Sunday is all about getting folks to register, to run, to walk, to be there to support on Sunday. The funds that are raised can help people, men and women with breast who have dealing with it, help them get through and be a survivor.
Yes.
We need
breaking down
the
those
funds.
barriers to care, and that's what we're about. That's what Mike embodies through Debbie's legacy, and that's what Komen does. That's what Race is for.
And I've had an awful lot of fun raising funds for Komen because, and I didn't know this when I became a chairman of a 501c3, but like fundraising is kind of like what you do. And so I've had like a leg up on doing the fundraising because of the foundation and raising money for scholarships. And so when Gretchen called me and says, hey, we want you to start raising money for Komen. So I went, oh, okay. And so I shifted gears from foundation raising money for the foundations, raising money to fight cancer. So it's been wonderful.
Well, as you said, you got a leg up and you learned how to do it. So, so that's wonderful. Sunday can people still register?
Yes, all the way up until the race begins.
Yeah.
Please come on down. If you find don't have anything on your schedule Sunday morning and you forgot to register, come on down. We've got t-shirts and bibs and we're happy to welcome you.
Yeah, and a lot will be going on. You know, they'll have a Hope Village there for survivors, and we'll have a lounge area for you to come and chill out in as well. And it's just an incredible day. We see survivors who are there, and they can show how many years, you know, when they walk in that parade kind of.
It's so powerful.
You know, to kick everything off. So if people haven't been to the race yet, just come on downtown.
Come on down. Please come join us and walk and run and mingle and talk to the women and men who are wearing pink. These are the people who are willing to share their story, and these are the people that Komen support. So it's one of those events where you walk among the people whose mission it's actually touched, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
And I will be sporting Debbie's pink wig during the
all
run.
right.
I promise you that. So I will have pink hair. You may not know who I am.
I think we'll find it.
Okay,
I
all
think
right.
we'll find it. Don't you worry. All right, folks, thank you so much for
Thank
being here
you.
today. We appreciate it.